Attention, all altcoin holders and investors worldwide. Altcoins have just done something that they haven't done in over 1,575 days. And I need to get you ready for what is about to happen next. Let's get into it. Welcome, I'm Steve. Here we deliver honest, sponsorship-free TA with genuine value. Subscribe for a no BS approach that actually helps you. Subscribe. Here we are. We're on the total market cap, excluding Bitcoin, and we're on the 2-week chart. So everything represented here is all of the altcoins on planet Earth, and Bitcoin is not represented here. And altcoins have just done something that they haven't done in way over 1,000 days. And what is about to happen next is going to be so interesting. I need to get you ready for it. So we've got price action above, middle of our screen, the Stochastic RSI, our momentum. Bottom of the screen is the RSI, overbought, oversold. What are the charts saying? What are the facts saying? And your biggest question right now is like, what should you be doing with your altcoins? Are we about to explode, or are things about to get a little bit scary? Let's get into the details. What we said in our video last week is we were looking at this resistance zone, this white line above. Keep in mind, we started getting resistance at this level back in April of 21. Only to get further resistance and rejection in October of 21, only to battle up and get resistance further in December 24. And then we have re-entered this area trying to battle once again. And we finally, it looks like we've just done something that we haven't done in over 1,575 days. And that is take this area that's been our resistance for over 1,500 days and turn it into our support. We just printed this candle hot off the press, and I need to tell you what it means and what you should be doing right now, because we see in our previous candle was our breakthrough candle. This green one means we broke through that area. I've got good news. I just made an exclusive altcoin bonus video based on the hundreds and hundreds of altcoin comments from last video. And the good news is you can immediately unlock it right now for free by going to cryptocrewuniversity.com. Join my email list of over 100,000 traders who are getting tips every single week for free. If you're on my email list, go there now. I just released a brand new altcoin bonus video. CryptoCrewUniversity.com. Unlock this bonus video right now for free. As a professional trader and investor, what you need to look for after a breakthrough candle is one thing and one thing only: a confirmation candle. What does that do? That's a candle that actually has the full body close above said resistance zone. That's precisely what just happened. Hot off the press, we just printed this little old candle here. Now, your first question is like, well, this is a red candle, isn't red bad? No, this body of a candle did exactly what it needed to do. It closed as support to an area that has been resistance for more than 1,500 days. This is not some guess or what we hope is going to happen or some coin flip. This is bona fide facts. We have just done something in the altcoin space that hasn't been done in well over 1,000 days, and we've been trying like hell to do it, and we failed every time up until now, hot off the press. So what does it mean? Well, if you look at it, what we have in our hands is resistance above, which we discussed. The white line below has been support, which is phenomenal. And it was our resistance in other periods of time. So this white line dates all the way back to July 17. And this white line has been holding our support through the bear market of the altcoins, which is right here, bottom number 1, double bottom, beautiful technical double bottom here. And what you see happening is we had our first swing high, we had a pivot low, this was a lower high, then another swing, a higher high, and then another higher low, and what you see is technically so far another higher high. So what you see is technically sound. The altcoin market incredibly healthy. The structure is beautiful. No hype, just facts. Subscribe and relax. Not only that, this is an ascending triangle. What is an ascending triangle? As we talked about in last week's video, you need a resistance zone above that's been resistance with multiple touch points. The longer period of time, the stronger the ascending triangle. This happens to be represented over multiple years. Case in point, very strong. What you want to see below is an area of support that has multiple higher lows form and multiple touch points. We have all of that. So what we have on our hands here is an area that is going to have a high chance to break to the upside. Ascending triangles, by definition, are as such: resistance zone above, support down below, multiple touch points on each. In the high majority of time, these break to the upside. Now, we just had our breakthrough candle and our confirmation candle, and we got to talk about, what does this mean? In order to really understand what is going on right now in the altcoin market, I need to show you one line and one line only. And by the way, what we have on our hands in the middle is the stochastic RSI, and at the bottom, the RSI. Both of them are going to tell us key pieces of information and factual evidence as to what does this mean for us. One thing you notice when you study the stochastic RSI, which is our momentum, once we have a cross, you can see the blue line on top. Blue line means our momentum to the upside. Red line on top, like here, means momentum to the downside. You'll see when we have the red line on top, you'll often see the altcoin market start to tumble, and then it regains its pivot points. And then when you have the blue line cross back up, that's precisely when the altcoin market starts to rally. Once you break it down like this on a higher time frame, you can gain a lot of clarity and take a deep breath and remain more level-headed. Keep in mind, money historically and always will move from impatient hands to patient hands. It's always been that way. For the history of mankind, humans struggle with money. So just be more patient than the other people and you will be just fine. This chart will help you. Now, one thing I need to point out, not up for debate. Back in March 24, we had a high. In November or December 24, we had a higher high, not up for debate. And we just had another higher high. So it's not up for debate that we had higher highs, right? You can see the chart, you're looking at it, you're like, okay, even if you don't know much about the charts, you're like, I get it. This is a high, we went higher, then we went higher again, not up for debate. What's also true at the same time is our RSI made a high in March 24, then a lower high in December 24, and then most recently a lower high right now. That's not up for debate. What this means is that we've got bearish divergence forming. This is a key fact to point out. Bearish divergence can form over a period of days, weeks, months, years. In the stock market, sometimes it'll form over a decade. In the crypto world, it's typically not a decade, right? We don't have that much evidence to suggest. What usually happens is bearish divergence form over a couple hundred days. So it's something to look for, where right now we have sort of a pressure cooker in the altcoin market. Altcoins want to explode higher, but then we've got this bearish divergence, which could really snap things and put people back into their place. So we need to proceed with caution. One thing to watch for this uncertain times is the stochastic RSI cross back to the downside. Anytime that orange line gets back on top and confirms below the 80 level, meaning you have the fast and the slow line below the 80 level with a cross, then we need to proceed with caution. Now, if there is a cross down, it's not the end of the world because we still have this white line, which should act as our support zone. So we need to proceed with caution. Right now, we want to stay above this $1.56 trillion. If we don't, we still have hope for this white line, and we need to be patient enough for us to have enough momentum in the market where this thing can really break to the upside, which these ascending triangles typically like to do. I've got good news. I just made an exclusive altcoin bonus video based on the hundreds and hundreds of altcoin comments. from last video. And the good news is you can immediately unlock it right now for free by going to cryptocrewuniversity.com. Join my email list of over 100,000 traders who are getting tips every single week for free. If you're on my email list, go there now. I just released a brand new altcoin bonus video. cryptocrewuniversity.com. Unlock this bonus video right now for free.